I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Imperfect Show, where we are self aware but not always self controlled. Today's episode has a twist. We are not talking about calls, we are not talking about sirens, we are not talking about trauma. We are talking about something for more confusion. Are you ready for this? Get set. Regular life. What's that? I don't know. You tell me. What's a regular life? And specifically, why first responders off duty are the weirdest civilians alive. Yeah, I see it. I see it. We don't know how to act. Let's discuss. Why do we walk into Target like we're on patrol? Like, come on now. We ain't, but we do. I just need toothpaste. Why am I identifying every exit? Why am I noticing who looks suspicious? Why am I mentally calculating how I'd move the shopping cart if somebody popped off? Like, come on. Like, sir, you're here for deodorant. Stand down. I see it. Stand down. Be normal. Don't have to know where every exit is. You don't have to be watching your back, but we do. Because it's part of our DNA. Someone asks, so what do you do? And now you have to option to lie and say, I work in transportation. Or you tell the truth and immediately ruin the vibe. We were up here and now we're down here. Like, yes. So the other day, this guy, stop. This is a birthday party. Why are you describing bodily fluids next to the caramel cake? Like, come on, that ruined it for me. Well, not me, but the civilian next to me. Now they ain't gonna eat the cake, so I guess there's more for me, right? We don't have a metal setting. It's either surface level NPC energy or let me tell you about mortality. I see it. Man. Well, this one's hard because if y'all know me, I've really never been on a date for like a long time. So let's talk about dating us. We say we want peace, but then if there's too much peace, we're like, this feels suspiciously, wow. How about suspiciously calm? What's calm? I ain't know that. I do not know that, not ain't know that. If someone doesn't text back for 30 minutes, we're already creating 3 scenarios, assuming mid-disaster, emotionally detached, and starting meal prepping for our independence villain arc. They're at Costco shopping away with your credit card, right? That's what they're good at doing is spending money. Your money. I don't know. But can we talk about being weird in public? Like, why do we all sit with our backs to the wall in a restaurant? Like, have you think about that? I know when
Alrighty, I've heard of this hype. Everyone keeps telling me, you gotta try Let's Go. And listen, I'm a firefighter, triathlete, trash man, always on the move. So if something says it's clean energy with no crash, I'm testing it. This is Let's Go, made by a woman who does all the things. Mom, CEO, athlete, dreamer, so already reliable. Oh wait, hold on. This feels different. It's not that jittery, cracked out energy. It's like clarity, like my brain turned on and my body followed clean, steady energy that actually moves with you. Mom, enthusiasts, people juggling 12 things at once, this is for you. So yeah, I get it now. No excuse, no limits. If you're heading somewhere mentally or physically, Let's Go actually helps you. Get there, try it. You're gonna feel the difference.
I go to a restaurant, I sit in the back. I like watching the doors. Who's coming in? Who's coming out? Where's the exit? And it's like, who are we fighting? The cheesy breadstick that came to our table? Because it has a little less cheese on it. That's why? And why the loud noises still make us slightly alert. Like, I know, like when the door slams or whatever at a restaurant, I'm like, boom, bada bing. If a balloon pops, everyone else is ha ha ha. And us first responders are like combat roll intensity. Like we're ready to jump in and do something. It's a gender reveal, not an explosion. I didn't know that. I thought this was a baby shower, okay? Okay. Now here's something. Here's my chaotic mini rant. Social media version. Are you ready for this? And you may not be, but too bad. You're here, you're listening. That's all that matters. And by the way, don't get me started on social media. Off-duty first responders are either posting gym PRs with motivational captions or posting absolutely nothing for 6 months because of privacy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those. I post about my running, I post about my PRs and my not so PRs. But that's just me. Everybody's different. There is no in between. And if we do post, it's either a deep quote about loyalty or a meme so dark it needs therapy. Could you imagine that? We need therapy, but the meme itself needs therapy. That's crazy. Just saying. Okay. And then, well, y'all know this. We pretend to be normal. Like, come on. We swear we leave work at work, right? But then someone chokes at a restaurant, and suddenly we're up like, I got it! Sir, you are wearing Crocs. Sit down. Let the waiter handle it. You're off duty! Like, but are we really off duty? That's a good question. Can you turn that off? Because I know I have a hard time turning that off. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay. But here's the real thing. Maybe we're not weird. Maybe it's just hard to switch modes. Like, yeah, come on. You spend hours being alert, being responsible, seeing heavy things, and then you're supposed to go home and just watch Netflix, act casual, talk about the weather? Like, that's no fun. That's a weird transition. Like, we joke about being awkward off duty, but sometimes it's just our nervous system still running on extra ha. Okay, here we go. Self roast moment. And before anyone thinks I'm calling y'all out, I absolutely sit facing exits, overthinking everything, saying it's too quiet in here in normal places, mentally preparing escape plans in grocery stores. Yes, not gonna lie, at my house, I always got a scanner going. I can never turn that off because it's too quiet. That scanner at least gives me background noise. I am not judging, I am documenting. Yeah, if I'm being honest, soaps have been on my mind lately. Soap this, soap that, soap this. And how to document thoroughly. Just saying. Okay, here we go. So maybe we're a little weird. Maybe we don't always blend in. Maybe we scan rooms and overthink text and sit strategically in chilies. I don't know. Yeah, but at least we're aware, and at least we can talk about it and laugh about it. So here's your challenge this week. Yeah, I'm going to challenge you all to do this. When you're off duty, actually be off duty. Breathe. Do some, what is that called? Some box breathing. Let's do some Gottman pause and think about it. Sit in the middle of the restaurant for once. Don't calculate exits. And if someone asks what you do, just say, I am chaotic, but I'm trying. Yes, that sounds about right. And this has been the Imperfect Show, where we're imperfect, on duty and off. See you on episode 2. This is just the start of 4, just saying. So get ready for the ride, guys.